Hello fellow tube surfers, this is Bubba Drew, and today I am in MAME. For those of you who don't know what MAME is, MAME stands for Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just didn't know how I wanted to go about it. As you can see, there's a screenshot right over there of the game that I accidentally took. I was trying to fiddle with the buttons and see what everything did. And that's what happened right there. A good selection of the, a good picture of the car selection screen. But, right now I wanted to get into San Francisco Rush 2049 Special Edition. This is the arcade version of the game. I've been playing it for quite a while now, ever since I got it to work. So yeah, let's do it. Also, one other thing, the emulator is apparently not finished. Well, not the emulator, but the ROM is apparently not finished. So there's going to be some glitches here and there, maybe a little inconsistencies, all that kind of stuff. I know for a fact that the actual game doesn't have sound, so I'm probably going to have to do something with that in editing or something along the lines of that. I might just end up muting the audio and putting some futuristic music over it, because well, there's that, the audio test. That works though. Clutch, brake, gas, wheel, all that's testing. Hey, it even got the date correct. Oh, video game intros. How I have missed you. Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, this is an old game. I believe Rush 2049 dates back to 1999. And that's pretty much what the emulator really does, is it... Okay, and then there's the glitching audio. Alright, we're gonna mute that. But yeah. So that's what MAME does. It pretty much emulates old arcade games. Basically, what you gotta do is you got to find the ROMs. Obviously, the ROMs are pretty much the center of the arcade games. Well, all the data is stored there, I believe. Well, it's either that or that's what's required to play it. I know for a fact the CHD is another thing that is required for some arcade games, but I don't really know the science, or not even science. What am I talking about? I don't really know the whole logic behind all of it, but I was able to get this working. For the longest time, I was never able to get it working. And now that it's working, I'm very happy, because for the longest time, I've never played the arcade version of this game. Right, first, let's insert some coins by pressing the 5 button. There we go. Also, I got a controller hooked up, so it makes driving in this game a whole lot easier. Let's see here. Select track. Okay, what do I want to go to? I guess it would be appropriate to start off with track 1. Actually, before we get into it... Okay, where's view 2 at? Ah, there we go. I'm going to type in a... there's a thing in here, you can join Team Rush. And it saves your progress and all that kind of stuff. So you can get secret cars and all that, and collect coins. So I'm going to do that really quickly. Alright, anyways, so we're going to go to track 1. As you can see, I've gone 26 miles, I believe that's in. My name is Ab, apparently. Yeah. As you can see, we got quite a few futuristic cars, including some classics too, like the Hot Rod, and like an S10 mini truck looking thing. You can also change the color, too, as you can see. Some of the colors change, some of the colors don't. All that kind of stuff. And as always, you got a countdown. Counting down to when your time is up, and you gotta select a car, whatever it is that you've landed on. Anyways, I'm going to choose the Formula 1 car right here. Of course, automatic, because I can't imagine playing this game any other way. Alright. 2, 1... Rush! It's so awkward playing this without audio. It probably might not seem as awkward when I put music over it, but it's kind of awkward for me. Oh, I got 16 coins already. I didn't know that. Doesn't seem to really be playing as fast as it usually does. That's probably because Loilo's running in the background. Ooh, look, the Atari logo is a giant building right there. Okay, well, everyone's becoming faster than I am. Anyways, what I wanted to say, though, was the San Francisco Rush series, which this game is from. This particular game is the third in the series, I believe. Basically, it was a very popular arcade game series back in the 90s. San Francisco Rush was like my childhood, pretty much. I remember playing it in the arcades. It was a super fun game. A lot of cool shortcuts, all that kind of stuff. But I really like Rush 2049. I think the futuristic setting. Okay, let's say we're about to infiltrate the Atari headquarters here. Some weird ring in a vial thing right there. I have no idea what that is. Then again, nothing in this game really makes too much sense. Just like every other depiction of the future in media. Look at Back to the Future Part 2, for example. But anyways, I think Rush 2049 is the best of the series just because, like, the crazy shortcuts really fits in with the whole futuristic look of everything, with all the shortcuts that lead into, like, loop-de-loops and into weird areas. Like this right here. Why is this here? We don't know. Because, oh, there's a coin right there. Because it was just something made for the game, and I really like that. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the other shortcuts in the other games are really fun, too. And they got a lot of them. Okay, jump on Lombard Street, clear the trolley car. Yes. But I think I like the shortcuts in this game the best, just because they're so crazy, and they go through things that we in the present won't understand yet. But the people, the citizens of the year 2049, probably will. Honestly, I wish the future would look like this, but unfortunately, it's only speculation, and it's probably not going to be like that. Another thing I wanted to bring up is, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading so frequently. I've been doing some things here and there. I've actually been getting out a lot more. But I don't want to neglect this, so that's why I'm here playing MAME right now. And it was something that I've been really wanting to do for a long time. Okay, we're going to hit the brakes and take another shortcut, which is over here. That's a bit too much speed. Okay, that wasn't the shortcut I wanted to take, but oh well. Just going through the pond. Hopefully that little mishap right there didn't result in me losing a lot of ground that I just gained. Look, another shortcut right over here. Gonna have to bust through the glass doors, though. Oh, there's a coin right over here. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright. Get through here. But yeah, I may have said this already, but I really love this game. And now that I've played the arcade version, I like it even more. There's a whole lot of differences between this and the console versions that are just staggering to me. Oh, look at those green neon signs that I broke when I went through that one shortcut on the first lap. Oopsies. Okay, there's a train. Yes. There we go. Had to squeeze through that gap, that's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of shortcuts. There's a bunch of different scenery, objects that aren't in the console versions. It's crazy. Jump through here, don't hit the walls. Yeah, and I really wish the audio was working in this ROM, because the audio in this game is actually pretty cool. It's got some really cool electronica type music. And the car engine sounds are pretty cool too, from what I've heard, at least. Palace of the Fine Arts, right over there. Yeah, from what I've heard too is once you gather enough miles, you start to unlock secret cars and all that kind of stuff. But I believe coins also have a thing with that as well. Let's see here. What do I want to go to do now? Let's do night, actually. Oh, okay. Forgot to log in, dang it. Oh well, I don't have to do it for every race. I'm gonna actually take the 8 ball right here. It's actually one of my favorite cars in this game. It just looks really cool. It's an orange one. I'll take the orange one, actually. Select it. We're gonna do automatic again, because I'm not comfortable with using manual, because I don't know what the buttons are. Also, this is my favorite track in the game as well, track 4, or Night as it's called. It's got the hilly San Francisco streets, which is, well, you can't have a game set in San Francisco without the crazy hills. There's also some really cool scenery in this game. Well, this track, I mean. The game in general. Oh, geez, what the heck is happening there? I'm just flipping. Okay, land it. Yeah, the AI seems to have trouble with the jumps here. Like, whenever they land, they do a extreme wheelie. Whereas, for me, it's just completely fine. Okay, we're gonna have to cut that corner. Sometimes that's what you gotta do in this game. You gotta cut corners in order to gain an advantage. But you can't turn too much, or else you lose too much speed. Okay, I got the Magnum right next to me. That's actually what that car next to me is called in the console version. Okay, I just about lost control there. Ooh, I'm the leader. I'm the leader. Okay, that's probably going to cost me that little drift there. Man, I get such a lot of memories come back when I play this game. I never played it when it was new. I didn't even know this game existed. I always played the game Rush 2 on the Nintendo 64. And then when I first started, that's actually one of the first games I ever started to watch people play on YouTube. And it was really cool because there were some things that I didn't know were in that game. And then I saw Rush. What the heck is that? Is that Optimus Prime or something? Is it a fire truck? Huh. It's another thing that wasn't in the game. But anyways, I never knew Rush 2049 existed. I saw a listing. I saw the gameplay of the obstacle course on the N64 version, and I really wanted to get it. Then I played the arcade version. I've always seen videos and all that. I played the arcade version recently, and I'm falling in love with it again. It's such an awesome game. It's unfortunate, though, that the arcade business is pretty much dead. I mean, you can still find arcades around, and I'm pretty sure you can find the actual Rush 2049 cabinet in arcades, but there's not a lot of people attending them anymore. And that's pretty much what you had to do when you wanted to go play some of the best games with like the best visuals and secret content and all that, is you'd have to actually get out of the house and go to the arcade. Which is actually a good thing, because, you know, when you get out, you can meet friends and make conversation with people while having friendly competitions in these games. Sounds like the ideal gig to me. Okay, oh, I'm just about to hit the wall. Okay, oh, there's 2 trolley cars coming. I gotta zoom right through the between of them. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I like the that RPM gauge too, that weird digital like a line. It goes from green to yellow to orange to red. Reminds me of a lot of cars that used to have them, just to be sort of futuristic, even though now they look pretty dated. But that's a good thing. Oh no, I'm going off to the side. Please don't flip me. Okay, apparently the part of that ledge doesn't exist. Going up this again, Lombard Street. Okay, this actually must be close to where the track 1 takes place. Oh, don't fall off. Yes, there we go. So I'm gonna go off more to the left this time, because there's that. Okay, I'm flipping. No. Okay, there we go. Save myself there. Oh, okay, I'm actually not that far ahead. For a second there, I thought the lap marker, which is that giant green 2 on the track there, I thought that was me, and I was like really ahead, but then I noticed the 1 that's moving and the 8 that's moving right behind it, and I'm not that far ahead. Okay, we're gonna do a wall ride. Oh, I gotta beat the train. Beat the train. There we go. That was another thing. The arcade version has a lot of dynamic game objects, like trains that move. There's a giant eye that's on that building right there. I don't know if you saw that or not. We're going to be risky, and we're going to take another shortcut that's not normally meant to be taken like this. There's actually a huge jump that's between those pillars. Oh, look, we can go right through here. I just destroyed a monument, probably. Or just the glass doors of that monument. Okay, final lap. Here we go. Man, this corner always catches me off guard. I always have to swing out really wide. Oh, pink car's right behind me. It's probably that pink 8-ball, which is my car, but pink. Obviously. Yeah, this is one of those games that people probably won't remember by name until they actually see gameplay of it, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I did play this game. I know a few of my friends in real life. I've told them about the Rush series, or the San Francisco Rush series, and they don't necessarily recognize the name, but when they see, but when they see the gameplay, they're like, oh, it's that game, and they remember playing it and all that kind of stuff. Actually, another really good arcade racing game is Hydro Thunder. It was a boat racing game made by the same developers. But of course, nowadays, Midway is not around. We actually, the thing we have to blame for that is their Cruisin' Wii game. That, to be quite honest, wasn't very good. But then again, that's a whole nother topic, and I don't really want to get into that right now. It's the same thing with Atari, too. The brand name's still around, but the company doesn't really exist anymore, which I find unfortunate. Another thing I must say, I'm sorry if I have like gaps in my speech where I don't really say anything. It's just I'm kind of concentrating on racing. Okay, I want to get to this show. Oh, that was the train. I just about got owned right there. Okay, this is that jump that you were supposed to take when you went to that corridor. Hopefully I can get this right. Okay, holy crap. Please land it. So I beg of you, please land this properly. Oh no. Oh, holy crap, I just made that. I have no idea how I made that though. Okay, squeeze through there. Just about ate it with that pillar right there. Through here. And that's how you win a race right there. This game's awesome. I love it so much. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I know that there's other tracks and all that kind of stuff, but the racing is pretty much the same throughout. If you are interested in this game, please try out. What the heck are they doing in the track mode there? They're like going the wrong way and then they turn around. Never really seen them do that before. But if you want to try this game out, I recommend getting MAME. It's a really good emulator for arcade games. I actually got a few other arcade ROMs that I might actually showcase in future videos. But yeah, with that being said, feel free to leave a comment if you like this video. If you want to see more MAME games, also feel free to leave a comment saying so. And if you actually have any arcade game suggestions, I might just install some of the ROMs, and if they work, I might just showcase them in a video. Well, with that being said, I will see you all later.